Hey y'all. So, love and light and all of that. I just want to come into the space and talk to y'all about what's going on and a lot of energy that I feel lately, and it's so crazy because I'm getting a lot of people that I trust that are empaths that are gifted and are using their gifts, whether it's clairvoyance, mediumship, um whatever, clairsentient, whatever. um I really am trying to like bring down my my emotions because it really is hard for me, and talking about this video because this energy I've actually felt for a while. um Sorry, spirits here, not like I can see them. But I don't even know where to start. But the reason that I say that is because it has to do with children. It has to do with women, and I guess some of the principalities that are on this realm. Um, I'm getting to say like try and rule, using certain energies of babies, of young women. Ooh, trying to keep it in check. Um, and it's like it's because I want to say it's a ring, but like to be honest, it's so much bigger than just a ring. It is like a network. It's a cult. It's a congregation. It is a flock. It is like a following that is doing this harm to these children. Let me start by saying like I said, like I've been feeling this energy for a while. And as we know, like trafficking has always been, a thing since beginning of the times. I feel like it's a lot more rampant. I feel like it's it probably is a lot more rampant because of social media and the news and things like that. But also I feel like certain energies know that it's time, and also a lot of people are using these women and these children for rituals, for wealth, for health, for vitality, so to say. And it's in let me start, like I said, I started from feeling this energy a lot lately. But next point I just want to say is one of the things that I've have encountered as far as the energy goes. I've been receiving visions, very vivid, very very vivid. But a lot of my like visions and like, how can I say this? I don't really know how to put however it is, but I'm gonna just keep it as visions because it's some other stuff like where I actually traveled, but I'm gonna keep it as vision, right? And energy. So a lot of my visions come in sometimes I'm awake, but like when I'm really able to go into it. um I would say this time it came as a dream. So because it's like spirits like don't say that or don't say this, but it came as a dream. And the dream was in Oklahoma. How I knew I was in Oklahoma, I don't know. It was just like, Oklahoma. Me and my child moved to Oklahoma, and I was in this community, and it was a lot of women. It was a lot of women, a lot of ooh, because I'm getting downloads as I'm speaking. A lot of women, a lot of single mothers, and things like that. And that reminds me, like the download I just got is like Section 8. But I wasn't on Section 8. It was like I moved there for a job or something. But come to find out, like the job was targeting certain people to come to these areas, right? So Yeah. Anyway, so as I go on, I'm cool. And even with people that didn't work with me, I made friends with people in the community. It was like such a beautiful town. And Oklahoma, I've never been, but even in my dream, it was very like nature, like surroundings, so to say. So what I want to say, like nature surrounds, like now I live in Arizona, and yes, it's a desert, but it's a lot of like just spaces more so like surrounded by nature. Like it's nature driven. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's a lot of untapped land, I guess you would say. And not untouched. So that's my thing. And also like just beautiful nature. We all know, if you don't know, nature is very good to be grounded, to connect back with self, connect with God, things like that. But let's go forward. So I loved it. Like, me and the people in the neighborhood, we would talk, we go to the coffee shop, kids, we go on hikes, things like that. Some of the things similar to what I do now. So I'm like, I'm like in the dream, like, okay, I like it here. And a lot of the children, or like around my daughter's age, or someone was just, cool. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like we had a little network of young women. So I start to notice like stuff starts to seem real. Like I'm very aware, even in my conscious state. Like of people, and that may be because I come from a big city. So I'm not, you know, I'm just not dumb to like not be paying attention. I guess that would make sense. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like if somebody moving different, like I don't know. But like to explain it a little better, like one of the sayings where I'm from is to be aware is to be alive. What you should be like that anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Like like that's like you always paying attention. Always pay attention. And yes, other places I'm able to like put my guard down a little bit more and not have to worry about this or that, but still, I'm still on alert. I'm still looking around. I'm still, this person looking up here too much. This, you know what I'm saying? Who was that? What are you doing? So I just started to be real weird. Like, why this person keep popping up? Like, who is this person? Why is that? Why is she acting so weird? Things like that. Where's your child? And stuff like that starts to happen. And I know it's like people start to get too close to my daughter. And I'm like, what is y'all on? Or well, people will be like, oh, your daughter. No, she can't. I still live it on, like, I'm still here to protect her. I'm still here to love her through some things. And I know that that's God's child and I'm the steward. But at the same time, I must use what I know to protect her. So it was times where like people try to get close to her or try to like literally kidnap her. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, Mama Bear always kicked in, and this happened like twice, maybe three times. And then the last time, like they got really bold, like, no, we need her. So like the people around me start acting real shady and stuff. And I'm like, huh? And I'm like, look, I didn't want to put it on them, but I'm like, I'm out of here. They didn't try to steal my daughter. All these, like, at first I'm like, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm being overprotective. Maybe I'm, from a big city. So I'm, on alert. Like, and, they'll play it off like, oh, no, it's not like that. And it's like, no, it is. And I don't like that. And I go with my gut. You know what I'm saying? But these, and let me tell you, man, this is just a dream. So I don't want to be like, girl, she get up at it. Bro, it's a dream. Right. So, it's happening back to back. So I'm like, I don't like that. So it's not like in real life, like they tried to kidnap your baby. You should have been out there the first time. No, it's happening like that, consecutive. Like, boom, it happened. Then boom, it happened again. Then boom. So I'm still trying to like, you know what I'm saying, be conscious in the dream and still move in a conscious way. Like, no, I need control of this, and no, we're going this way. No, you're not going to sway her this way or me this way in the unconscious way. No, we're going this way, because you still need to pay attention and you still need to understand certain things attack you in that realm as well. So be careful. That, but don't say it, But anyway, that's a whole nother video. But so I'm like, so like I'm like, nah, I ain't finna keep, no, no, no. So after like the second, third time happened, I'm like, I'm out. I don't care what y'all doing. Like I had two friends there. All right. So in the dream, It was a light skin and a dark skin lady. I think one of them had a baby, but maybe both. I think both of them had a baby. And I'm like, bro, I'm getting out of here. They keep trying to steal my child, and of course they're gonna come after you. Like, and it was like how TV is, like how you will tell the police, and they'll be like, we're gonna be on it, like how like my ass is like, yes, don't worry, it's all okay, like some get out stuff. So I'm like, oh, so I started to figure out after like the second time. I'm like, oh, y'all all in on it. So it was like, who can I even trust? Like it was like a movie, G. So then after like the third, I'm like, oh, y'all up in on. I don't care what y'all say. All y'all in on it. But man, you, I'm like trying to still have like empathy and be conscious. Like, okay, well, they got two daughters too. Like, I gotta get that. They supposed to be cool with me now. I still looking at them sideways too. But I'm like, I still have this heart. Like, bro, if y'all don't get out of here, y'all daughter will be next. So they like, oh, I'm like, I'm not taking them with me. I'm not going back to my house. I'm leaving. They no, we gonna go with you. Just let us grab something from the house. I'm like, y'all, no, I don't think y'all should go back to the house, right? So I'm like, okay. So I take him back to the house, baby. I'm in the car because I'm ready and drive. My daughter, I'm like, you good? Woo. She's sitting in the front. Mind you, everybody end up getting in the car, right? Two ladies and a daughter. So I end up, she like, let me drive. Ooh. I'm like, all right, cool, because I'm new here, so I'm like, I really don't know where I'm going, but I'm getting up out of here. But she know a lot more about the roads and stuff. So I'm like, I'll get in the back with my daughter and her daughter, the one who drive. It's a light skinned lady drive, and the dark skinned lady and her child on that side. So I'm like, yeah, woo. So I get in the front with them. I'm like, what? And the daughter in the back, the light skinned lady, she like, the daughter saying some weird stuff like, yeah, it didn't hurt that bad last time, and it don't hurt as much. And I'm, acting like I don't really hear her. So I'm like, oh, okay. So then the light skinned lady trying to talk over. Ooh. So she stopped. I'm like, so how long you been doing? Like, cause it's still trying to like sink in. Like, oh my gosh, she in on it. She's selling her daughter, right? So I'm like, ooh. So I, go in on it, like, get out, you wrong, ooh, that little girl. So I end up pushing out the car, something else. Dark skinned lady talking crazy, but she like, but she not like her baby real small, like a baby, right? So she acting like she not in on, like, damn, that's crazy. Ooh. So it kind of ended right there. And I just remember like my heart hurt. I remember crying like for the little girl, and just like, what the heck? And when I woke up, my heart was beating so fast, right? Mind you, the next day, I'm scrolling through YouTube. Watch, I need to really get under control, y'all, because I don't feel like on any other social media like that. But YouTube had me in chokehold. I ain't gonna lie. Like that's my vice, and I need to cut it out. But but like outside of uploading and stuff, I really need to not watch it. I ain't gonna lie. But this is my thing. I literally scrolled the next day to a young girl that was trafficked from Dallas to Oklahoma. And she was saying how her captives didn't get like no jail time or nothing like that. And I guess because they wasn't in like Dallas didn't want to charge them and all this crazy stuff. And then Oklahoma has this whole ring of people and things going on. And y'all, when I stopped that thing, I just cried. I just cried and I prayed. I said, God, I know you sending me signs, you know what I'm saying? So even on here, I'm saying like, I ask God, how can I help? Because this, it just hurts my feelings, y'all. And mind you, the girl that I was speaking on, as far as in the YouTube video, if one of y'all has seen the video, like I didn't watch the whole video because I was in my feelings and I was just like, it's crazy, not crazy, because I've always, had this divine knowing and I get visions and stuff, especially in my dreams. But she had got kidnapped from a Dallas game, like I think a basketball game, y'all. A Dallas Mavericks game. She went to the bathroom and got kidnapped. Went to the bathroom. I introduced this girl like a teenager. She went to the bathroom and got kidnapped. And I even from the little thing that I saw, she said that she was in the parking garage, I believe, and they did not search for her. I think she said she was in there for some hours and they didn't search for her. And they could have shut it down and really looked for her. They didn't search for her and they could have found her. But other than that, they didn't search for her. They went on and I guess she got trafficked to Oklahoma. Let me tell y'all, it's something going on in Oklahoma. God protect me. God protect the listeners and everybody who are watching. God protect my family, friends, and loved ones, and all of that. It's something going on, and I pray and I know that God will prevail because God put it on my heart, and God said, God got it. God did. I want to hate to say He, but God did, and I want y'all to know that, like, just really pray over like the victims, pray over the babies, pray over all that, and that goes me to also speak on what I even saw today. Um, Man, I always forget her name. It's like Medium Diviner or something like that. But she's Tammy, the Voodoo Queen. Like on I think on TikTok or something. I love her, and don't get voodoo and start to thinking, like that y'all go being judgmental. This lady is truly gifted. This lady is truly gifted, and she channels and mediums and travels and does all this stuff, and she's amazing. And she was talking about the rituals that the congregation does in the music industry, outside the music industry, like the famous people, how they use babies, and they use this they use this fluid from the babies to stay young, to stay vital. Even some of the higher ups that have, she said, them freak offs and how they stay healthy. Even people that have HIV and have been living a long time use these babies and these children to stay alive, and they do these rituals. And that's why they kidnap these women. They use these young women in foster care and runaways and things like that to get impregnated. The medical field is in on it. We already know DCFS, CSS, whatever they call it, things, social services is in on it. It's people impersonating themselves as social services, going up in people's homes, stealing people's kids. One of the big things that's going on now is why people are so invested in deportation, especially with them children. And mind you, remember them camps that them young children were taken out of their homes, that they taken from people, taken out of school, that were deported, that don't know nothing about nothing. They were separated from their families, from their parents who probably were here illegally, but they were born here, and they were just disappearing and things were happening to them. Oh, Spirit is just so heavy. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit. I don't even know what else to say. Like, my heart's hurting. Like, I'm trying to really keep it together, but y'all, it really hurts. Like, it's just like I I I understand, but I don't, because if you're hurting them, you're hurting yourself. You're hurting each other, and to people to be so selfish to the point that their existence relies on these young people's lives, and they don't care. They don't care. I just want you to pay attention and be mindful that a lot of things are going to start happening. A lot of things are and have been put in place where people are just going to start disappearing. Um, a lot of people have hurt these children, and I'm hearing no more, no more, no more. I just heard, but it's going to be a fight, because a lot of people's fame, a lot of people's notoriety, a lot of people's money is behind these rituals that were done on these children. And I just want to speak this because I'm doing this the day after, I guess you would say, Christmas. A lot of these holidays are nothing but energy pulls, are nothing but satanic rituals. That's all I got because I don't even have like, don't do this, don't do that. You do what you feel because a lot of it is your intention. But I pray that you pray for these young souls that have been done wrong, and not even just children, but just people that have been done wrong, that are dying in vain, that are not able to fulfill their life, their mission, whose souls are being whatever the agenda. I ask that you just pray for them in light and love. I really do. And pray for protection over them and yourself and your family. But if and when anyone is out there doing these horrendous things to people, and especially children and babies, I pray that God and the universe gives you what you deserve. Y'all have an amazing everyday. I just wanted to get that message out to y'all, and let y'all know and be aware of what's going on and why it's so important for us to heal and work together, because so many souls are out here being hurt, and we just have to work together and be vigilant as well, and do what we can to stop it, and just be aware of what's going on. And yeah. So, as you always, like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye.